Excuse me. So it's been a long time coming, but there's always been rumour of more pieces of rock art in Ecclesall Woods. This is Ecclesall Woods in Sheffield. Now, I visited two of them. One of them, there's a video walk posted below on my channel. The other one is off limits, but I visited that with permission, took a group along. I can't give out the location for that one. If you know the location, please don't say it. Those are the two abstract pieces. Well, anyway, I was viewing some old maps, doing some referencing maybe a year ago, and I came across a map that showed locations, well, little dots on the map for locations for three pieces of rock art. Now, two of them I recognised, the other one I didn't, and it was quite a distance away from the other two. I knew nothing about it, so I tried finding some further information, which led me to a post on Facebook. And the post was by what I thought was the lady who found it, but it turned out it was actually her daughter that found it. So I've no idea who she was. I sent her a message through Facebook Messenger and heard nothing for months, and then she finally got back to me and she said that she was the person I was looking for. Gave me some details and a location. I went and searched for it, spent about 4, 5, 6 hours over several days looking for it. Couldn't find it, so I thought the trail had gone cold on that one. I then was reading some other archaeological document, I can't remember what, and it piqued my interest again. I tried getting in touch with South Yorkshire Archaeological Society, they never got back to me. The two people I knew in Parks and Woodlands, one of them retired, the other one went down to working part-time. Didn't really make much of an attempt to contact them, because I'd tried previously about other stuff and not managed to contact them again. So the only other alternative was to get in touch with the Woodlands guys. Well, they did that about 2 weeks back, and a guy called Nathan got back in touch with me. Said that he'd been passed the details of my phone call and he would try and help me out. He said he'd do some digging, see what he could find. So a couple of days back, I get an email with some pictures and a location. Absolute mind blown. So currently I'm on my way to try and find it. It shouldn't be too difficult, but I said that last time with the location I was given. Anyway, I'm heading to Rycroft. No, I'm not. I'm heading to Rycroft Glen Road, to a little parking area. It's a little dead-end road close to Ecclesall Woods. This is Sheffield I'm talking about, by the way. So I'm going to head there and park up, which should be about half an hour, and then I'll get back to you and we'll see if we can find it, hopefully. Well, this is the entrance you're looking for. It's right at the bottom of Rycroft Glen Road. You can't miss it. There is no other entrance. So we're about 30 seconds further on. I'm just doing this for visual reference. Obviously, if people want to use the video to visit, that's if I manage to find it. So down those steps, and someone's bagged the dog muck up and just chucked it there. Brilliant. Signpost there. We want to go left down these steps, and then to our left. This is our next reference point. We're only another 30 seconds or so along the path, and you want to straight through that gate. And yet again, someone's bagged the crap up and just chucked it on a tree. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? This is the area where I was led to by the lady from Facebook, and I've searched this area extensively, so I know it's not here. I'm just going to carry on further on this path. This is the Porter Brook, which we're now following. Just babbling away. So we've just carried on following the River Porter, and you come to this stone bridge. And then where that sign is, I want to take a right, and it's just on my left, apparently. Now this is where the filming is probably going to go crazy, because if I do find it, then I'll start babbling. So halfway between that sign and the wooden bridge, on the floor on the left. Oh, the acorns are dropping all around. Ah, there we are. All that time it's took me to find this. Wow. I'll just get a little clean up and then I'll shoot some more video. So I've just rubbed all the leaves and the soil off it and cleaned the cups out a little bit just with my finger, nothing else. And it's crazily close to the path. That's the path heading up towards the bird sanctuary, and that's the one we've just come along, and the stone bridge is just through the trees there. So let's have a closer look. Those 4 cups are really well defined. They look almost too fresh. It's amazing that this hasn't been discovered before we are closer it is to the path. We've got what looks like another cup going on there. There was a suggested one down this side, but I can't see that. Oh, that looks like a little cup there as well, what's been started, but possibly not finished. I have brought some water with me, so as all us rock art fans do, you never go anywhere without a bottle of water. But wow, yeah, that is totally different to the other 2 abstract pieces that I know of. Totally different. Some different angles on it. But yeah, when that's clean, that's unmissable. Just have a look in the wider context. And then I'm going to do some measuring. Wow, amazing. 4 or 5 miles from Sheffield city centre. Right, I'm going to do some measuring. Well, this is going to be kind of difficult to do one-handed, and I can't put my phone with this little tripod any sort of vantage point, so I'm just going to have to do my best with this. From top to bottom we've got about 80 centimetres. Across the widest part with 52 centimetres, between 52 and 55, that's right across the cups. And cups centre to centre are around 8 centimetres. Just let me wind this tape in slightly. So we've got 8 centimetres centre to centre. Nine centimetres for that one. Roughly 8 again for that one. And 8 again for that one, so that one's not all equidistant. Got some people coming past now, going to wonder what the hell I'm doing. Neolithic rock art.
Oh, right.
Hello. He's only come to say hello. Yeah, just recording it.
I know there's a face somewhere, isn't there? Being covered up.
I'm not sure about a face, I'd be interested to know.
Oh.
I haven't heard that one.
Well, some Neolithic art.
There's one just off...
Been covered up to stop people stealing it.
There's one off Wherledale Road, then there's another one quite close to here.
Right.
This is the third one.
Right.
The only one I can think you're talking about is on Gordham's Edge, up in Derbyshire. There's a fiberglass, it's like this but much, much bigger, about the size of a double bed.
Right.
And that one, it was discovered and they found it was quickly eroding. So they buried it and put a fiberglass replica on top. And the only way you'd know is if you tap it, because it does look really like a stone. But I don't know of any other one that was covered. The other piece, not far from here, that gets covered by a leaf litter every autumn. But I don't know any that's been like deliberately covered. Yeah, 4,000 years old or more.
Yeah, good hunting.
All right. Always good to let people know what's going on. Right, so those measurements, and then from that cup, just bear with me, need to get more tape out. So then you've got the other 2 possible cups. They are 15 centimetres apart. That one is kind of in alignment, if you want to call it that, and from the nearest other cup is 17 centimetres. That one is, sorry about this, quite difficult with one hand, 15 centimetres away. Right, just bear with me, I'm going to get some water out and highlight the all the cups and the two not so easily visible ones. So that's really highlighted it. I've just had another couple of dog walkers walk past, wondering what the hell I'm doing. Explained to them, and one guy says he's walked past it every day for about 20 years and never knew it was there. Which I'm guessing if you don't look out for this sort of thing, you wouldn't notice it. It weren't particularly well covered. Right, so yeah, the contrast now, awesome. I'd say they were a good centimetre deep. The little one there, not showing super well, but not too bad. That tape is at 50 centimetres, by the way. I'll pull back and get a view of that. That is at 50 centimetres. I can't see any signs of any other cups anywhere, any other markings. So it looks like we've got the 6. Another dog walker just going by. It is really busy in here with walkers. Just get some shots from up here. And there you see it, 50 centimetres on that tape. Get a long ways view. Sorry for the slight shaking. I've been using my grinder a lot and doing some welding over the past few days, and my right hand is absolutely knackered. Cramping and everything. So there we have it anyway. Ecclesall Woods 3, as I shall name it. Well, I've got all the video I need of it now. Just explain what it was to someone else as I was covering it back up. As you can see, I've covered it up so it's not so obvious for people on mountain bikes wanting to jump it. So yeah, finally found it after years and years. Yeah, you know what I've just noticed? There might be another pattern on the bottom, a V with a cup. Or am I seeing things? Not sure on that one. Definitely a scar coming down there, maybe one coming across. Suggestions of a little cup. I don't know anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I've got to get back. So there we are, nicely covered again. And I'm going to get on my way.